A year ago, I challenged myself to make music every single day and post it on YouTube in the hopes that something would hit eventually, because everybody always says if you're consistent enough with something and you put enough of your work into it, things are gonna work out. But nothing really happened, and things aren't really working out the way I thought they would. In that same video, I stated that I would be going to Teachers College if nothing transpired out of this. After this 1 year time frame, nothing really comes out of it, and I don't really have anything or any prospects to go off of. I'm gonna go to Teachers College and hopefully make a decent amount of money there. But now that that time has actually come, I've realized more than ever that I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to be a teacher. It would just be a disservice if I forced myself to become a teacher. At least that's what I think. But the reality is, I need to start making money soon, enough to support myself. I really don't want to bother my parents any longer than I already have. And even though they've been supporting me all this way through and I'm really thankful for them, I kind of want to see the needle move towards something. So what's the plan now? Well, put it simply, I'm really gonna try my hand at this content creation thing. And it's a little embarrassing to say because I never really saw it as something that was possible. But if there's anything that I gained from this 365-day challenge, it was a little bit of growth on YouTube. And I kind of understand how this whole algorithm thing works. It seems, at least for me and my channel, that my viewers want to see more longer form content that's commentary style. Kind of stuff like this, but not really. The thing is though, those type of videos I can't sustainably make for a long time. Like, as much as I would like to say that I should just grind those videos out and hopefully grow my channel to a substantial number, I know I would burn out eventually. Because at the end of the day, all I really want to do is make music. That's what makes me happy, and I've never gotten tired of that. That's one of the most important things I gained from this challenge, was affirmation of my passion, my love, and also, I guess, my calling for this kind of thing, making music in specific. There was a small fear that I had when I started the challenge initially that maybe I would discover that this isn't what I really wanted to do and I would burn out. But that feeling of burnout really never hit me. What I will say is that a frustration started to build, and it is still building. And that frustration is, I have the skill set, but the opportunities aren't reflecting that. Let me elaborate. I have the skills to make good music. I think I can say that now. I've made music seriously now for about 2 years, and I think my skills overall at making music has gotten a lot better. I guess my frustration stems from the fact that I've always listened to people who are more successful, older than me, who have more knowledge and life experience than I do. I've always thought it was dumb for me to ignore those things because at the end of the day, they have lived through those experiences and they're just trying to impart wisdom and knowledge to me. But the main thing that people say to me all the time is you have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent, and if you want to get better at something, you have to actually do the thing and do it a ton of times, not be afraid of making something bad. You know, it's trial and error. Eventually, you're gonna make something good, and then that consistency of making something good will come just through the volume of things you make. And as you can see, if you look at my channel, I have made a ton of music. I mean, a god-awful amount of music. And there has been significant improvement. I would always go back, listen to my thing, and I would mark in my head whether or not I actually enjoyed it, what I could do better. I would go and listen to other people's work who are already established and take notes, literally take notes on what they were doing and how I could implement their techniques, their style into my own music. I followed the script to the T. I made a lot of stuff and I got better, but the opportunities don't reflect that. There's no sign of life for my employment in this industry, not even a little bud. Now, I know a lot of people might say that maybe I'm being a little cocky and I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I guess you can be the judge of whether or not my music is the issue here. In my opinion, I don't think it is. And that means a lot coming from someone like me. If you're an artist, you know how critical you are on yourself. So when I think something's good, that means something. Then what's the issue? Question I've been wrestling with for a while now. And the answer is honestly really simple. My content sucks, in the sense that my videos are not entertaining to watch. The only reason why my longer form commentary videos get a lot more traction is because they're simply more fun and engaging. There's actually a little bit of editing gone into it, a lot more effort. The subject matter people might care about or already interested in prior to, and I try to make the videos a little bit funny. The issue with music that I found is that you need to have a pre-existing audience for any of this to really work. I guess that's the rule of thumb for any type of content, but for music in particular, I feel you need to have an established audience for anything to really pop off. It's either that or it needs to look cool, so people click on it because it looks cool, and then your music's also there, and it's kind of like a cherry on top. I never really figured out how to make my videos look cool or make my music videos interesting. Right now, I'm trying to do this thing where I show my process of making music in the hopes that maybe people will enjoy that more. But honestly, I'm still taking notes on other creators and how they go about doing that, because I personally don't really find that content interesting or helpful at all. Because if I don't watch it, why make content that I myself don't watch? You know, I definitely could have spent my time wiser though. There are a lot of things I could improve on. For example, going to in real life events where I can meet people who actually work in the industry, or just meet people who are trying to do the same things I'm trying to do or have similar interests as me. I could have gone out to those like a film fest or a game jam. Should have done those a lot more. Or even just playing in the city, gigging, because you never know who you might meet. But as I've grown older, I've gotten more and more to myself, just because I always just want to be making music. It's a terrible excuse, but it's the truth. Looking back at this 365-day challenge, definitely have some regrets. I definitely think I could have spent my time more wisely, and there was definitely a lot of wasted time. But at the end of the day, I'm very happy with what I accomplished, and I'm very proud of myself. And I think it's cool to leave it at that. Now we got a new challenge ahead of us with this content thing. I guess we should probably aim for what, 5,000 subscribers? It's pretty big, but you know, dream big is what they say, right? I'm gonna be studying a lot more about what people do, content strategies and all that. Just overall trying to make this kind of stuff more interesting. Trying to be better at storytelling, even though my music itself isn't really good at that. I really do appreciate all of you guys who have continued to support me, and I hope that you will continue to support me as I try to do this for real. And be on the lookout for a mixed bag of content, because I'm going to be trying a lot of stuff to see what sticks. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.